Hello everybody and welcome back to another Rockabilly guitar lesson. I'm back with a request and a real Rockabilly classic. Today I want to show you how to play Granddaddy's Rockin' by Mac Curtis, which was released in the summer of 1956 on the King Records label. And what a fantastic record it is. Backed with Half-Hearted Love, a double-sider. Can't get any better than that. Yeah, a real Rockabilly classic, as I said. And if you don't trust me, well, let's read what the Cashbox had to say in August the same year, 1956. The Presleys, Perkins and Vincents, etc. are gonna have to move over and make room for another star on the Rockabilly roster if Mac Curtis' current release gets the proper exposure that it well deserves. It's another country-flavored rock and roll pairing that has the beat and sound that the kids want, and it's exciting and different enough to catch on and spread like wildfire. Well, they were really high on the record, and I love it. Yeah, but of course, especially Presley didn't have to move over for Mac Curtis. Nonetheless, a fantastic song, and I'll show you both solos here on YouTube. And if you want to have access to the tabs and jam tracks, then you know where to find it. You can join me on Patreon. If you like what I'm doing, then please support the channel by spreading the gospel, sharing, liking, commenting, and of course subscribing if you haven't done yet, so you never miss a lesson like this one. Here's how to play Granddaddy's Rockin' by Mac Curtis. Granddaddy's Rockin' by Mac Curtis is in the key of E, although the version that I have is probably sped up until it reached me, and it's somewhere in between E and F, so if you have the same version, yeah, you have to tune down a little bit to play along. But every time I saw Mac Curtis play this song, it was always in E. So that's what we do here. Starting with an E chord F shape on the top 3 strings, and the first phrase of the first solo goes like this. So you strum the chord, and you add the pinky into the 15th fret, take it away, and then you finish the bar like this. At the end you put it back onto the 15th fret. So here, one more time, the whole first bar. Then a very similar phrase in the second bar. And in the third bar as well. And then in the fourth bar of the first row, you grab 14 and 15 here. Then to the index, and then I grab a D shape B chord here and play the B and G string twice. Like this. So one more time, the whole first row. And then you move to the front end of the neck here to play the E chord, and this time you add the pinky into the 3rd fret B string. Then to A, and I think he grabs this A here with the pinky in the 5th fret here. Then to B7. It's hard to write down exactly what he was playing. He's just strumming the chord, and the high strings are always louder than the ones here in the middle, yeah? And here you stretch out your pinky to the 3rd fret E string. Here. And then back to E. This very familiar and famous Rockabilly phrase. So here's a whole first solo of Granddaddy's Rockin' played at half the speed of the original. 1, 2, 3, 4. One thing I forgot to mention, over the B7 he plays 1.5 bars, and this can be maybe a little bit confusing. Yeah, so it's and then back to the 1. Yeah, 1.5 bars over B7, not 2 bars. The second solo is basically the same as the first solo, but played twice and always with a different beginning. Yeah, let me show you what I mean. So it starts like this. Just 3 bars of the 12th fret E and B string, and then you play the same phrase in bar 4, and from then on it's the same. And then it continues. So I slide into the 5th fret B string and play it together with the open E string. Then the 5th fret 2 more times. And then the 4th fret on the B string. And then the same thing. And then the ending of the song sounds like this. So you start on the 5th fret B string and you play it with the open E 3 times, then the 3rd fret, 2nd, just twice, 1st, and then the bass run. And that's the end of the song.